shut the window.
Oh, and we need to shut the window, and you need to shut everything down, because we are back with Drutter Madness. We're just kidding. You don't need to shut everything down. You know we preach birding up. You can kill two birds, one stone. Watch the game, get some basketball druthers, some live sports action here. Drutter Madness, that's what we're here for. You know, maybe at the same time you're staring out the window, enjoying the sunshine from the safety of your home or your deck or your porch, or you're playing with your dog, or you're doing some last minute work, but it's Friday. Why are you working? It's 5:47. We're minutes away from tip-off. You should be out of the office. You should be logged off, focusing on your weekend druthers. Hashtag #FugItFriday. And forget about work. Tune in here. Get your druthers. About time for the 5 o'clock happy hour. Maybe some nice nosh. Get some food, you know. Get some eats. Tuning in here, Druther Brother Cooley, Druther Brother Kleiny joins us for this 5:47, almost 6 o'clock tip-off live, Drutter Madness. Kleiny, glad to have you back, my friend.
Yeah, good to be back, Druther Cooley. Hey, Druther Brothers, Druther Sisters, Druther Mothers, Druther Daddies, and other Druthers. Thanks for tuning in on this Friday afternoon, TGIF. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Honestly, I get them blurred. I'm at home 24/7. Tonight we got a great matchup. I expect, we're in around to 32, right? We're starting to see some more competitive games. To me, basketball is just like the story I know called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. Basketball was changing, so we brought in Drutter Madness, and basketball is now getting bigger. So you see, Drutter Madness is like the puppy in a way that they were both lost. Basketball was lost in the woods, and nobody, especially the fans, knew where to find them. Except this Drutter Madness was a dog. But basketball, my friends, that was a revolution. Anyways, Nib High football rules! Back to you, Drutter Cooley.
Whoa, Nib High, more like JHS, Bleed Blue, or Fug You. And we're here for Fug It Friday, so why not? Seymour, Eagle Brother, caw tuning in. Good to have you, my friends. Corey M33. We love our viewers, love our fans. Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of Fug It Fridays, Fug It, let's get down to the court. That hardwood, if you will. Knee-high, they're not playing here today, but Florida State, the 2 seed, taking on the 10 seed, Utah State Aggies. Utah State, as you know, upsetting in the first round West Virginia, the 7th seed, to move on to take on the 2 seed, Florida State, who got past Northern Kentucky. We should have a battle. Seminoles versus Aggies, a couple of team mascots that I'm not really sure exactly what they're supposed to be. I think Florida State now has 2 mascots, like Osceola or Areola or something, and something else, Roanoke. I'm not sure. Druther Klein, he's in the comments. Reach out to him with all of your concerns, your comments, how you're getting your druthers, how he might be able to help. He likes to banter with you guys in the crowd, in the comments. We both do. We love to interact. We love you tuning in. The action not starting yet. I mean, it is starting, but neither team's scoring. We hate to see that. Let's hope they pick it up quickly. We're almost 30 seconds in. We need some scores. Utah State.
Cooley, I just Googled the word Aggie, and apparently Aggie is what my wife does to me when I'm not doing my chores. Oh, wait, no, that's nagging. Sorry. We'll get back to you on the correct definition.
We will, perhaps at halftime. Kleiny always checks in with some halftime insights. Stay checked in for those. We hope to get on the board soon. Either team. Utah State with the ball. 24, Sam Merrill drives the lane and will get fouled. Sam Merrill, as you know, if you tuned into round 1 action, the son of Ann Merrill, one of her followers, shout out to her. I don't think she's in the building, but if she joins, congrats her on son Sam Merrill right there, knocking down 1 of 2 free throws, put his team in the early lead. He also served a 2-year LDS. We got our hopes up there. LDS church mission to Nicaragua. So he's a nice, well-rounded guy, caring and gets it done on the court. 2 points from the free throw line for Sam Merrill, putting Utah State up 2 on the Florida State Seminoles, who look a little rattled as they commit another turnover, giving the ball back to those Aggies who stayed naggy on defense, just like Drutter brother Kleiny's so-called wife. Hashtag Fuck It Friday, you know? They're nagging, you're nagging. Why don't you just get along and ask each other about each other's druthers? Try to make a compromise. Watch a little Kardashians if that's what she likes. Watch a little Drutter madness. You can both chime in. We'll talk about both. Tell her to hit us up in the comments about the Kardashians. We'll talk Kardashians all day. Courtney's our girl, although she's been a little bit hot-headed lately. And, Kylie, shout out to her. We follow her. She doesn't follow us back. Why would she? I don't think basketball are her druthers. More rap stars, the musical talent, not brought to you by hip-hop today. Brought to you by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Spitting that wizardry with the tracks. Neither team really showing any magic out there so far. Wouldn't you say, Drutter Klein? It's only a 2-point game, 2-0, 2 minutes in. This one's a bit of a snoozer early.
Yeah, if I wanted to be bored, I would be knitting right now. That's the honest to God's truth right now. And also, speaking of the Jenners, Kardashians, I've been sending Kylie notes. She hasn't been responding, so maybe more to come at halftime. Maybe there's hope, 1 in a million. So you're saying there's a chance? We'll see.
There's always a chance. Ninius Queta giving it a chance. Number 40 out of Portugal for Utah State, putting in 1 and 2. We will definitely have to check the mail at halftime, Brother Klein. I'm on the edge of my seat, not just for basketball, but to find out about the unanswered letters. Kylie, please get back to our boy. He needs answers. He needs them. This guy, he eats answers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, he's a grown boy. So if he doesn't get his answers, he can't get his nourishment.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, there's a lot of protein in answers, and I'm trying to bulk up, to be honest with you.
That's right. He sometimes calls them eggsers because they're so protein-filled. Answers, eggsers. It's not a perfect match, but, neither are the guys that make the teamwork on these teams. You bring together a bunch of young kids, different ages, different lifestyles. Although in the case of Utah State, they tend to be fairly Mormon. Not all of them, not BYU, but a couple of them doing 2-year LDS church missions.
Yeah, Drutter Cooley, I was able to do a little more research, and you're right. Most of them are Mormon, and you know what that means. There's restrictions, and so a lot of them are actually married by the age of 17 or 18. And so Aggies comes from you guessed it. They're all married, have wives, and they're all nagging that they're not doing their chores. It's just slang. It's a slang word for nagging. So there you have it.
A shorthand, if you will, while they talk amongst teammates. A way to speak in code. It's a nice bonding experience. They bonded so far to the tune of a 3-point lead at least. 4-1, 2 minutes left in this half. Not a ton of action. Trying to bring you some fun-filled facts to fill the void. That would be void in points, void in scoring. Florida State, the 2 seed. Really looking dead out there. Devin Vassell brings it up. He hopes to be a lord or a king one day. And that is Trent Forrest will go to the line. A chance for 2 for FSU. As you said it, man, a lot of Mormons out there. The good thing is that Coach, he can be heard, Coach Craig Smith can be heard on the sidelines quite often yelling, "Give me more, man! Give me more, man!" And it really just resonates with these guys. They think he's cheering on the religion, when really he just wants more out of them.
Yeah, these guys aren't one-pump chumps. They know how to work hard and get the most out of the team.
They do, and Ninius Queta will make a mistake there out of Portugal. It could be, we're all worried in these times. Get a little flustered. It's okay, young man. Keep your head up. Get back on D. Florida State only down 1 now, 4-3. We've got a little bit of action, but the shot won't go. Florida State stays cold from the floor. Minute 20 left in the half. Utah State brings it up. That's Justin Bean with it, who gets it just in time down low to Diogo Brito, number 21, another guy from Portugal for the Aggies. He's a 6'6 guard with a layup, putting them back up 3. Back on the other end, a foul. Florida State will have it side out. MJ Walker throws it in. Back to MJ Walker, named for his mom's favorite Marvel character, I believe, MJ Walker. Walker, I hardly know her. He tiptoes into the lane, puts it up and gets fouled. And he'll walker his way to the free throw line for 2. He's an 80% shooter, so we like his chances. But you know what they say about chances? When there's chances, it's always a game of chance. Speaking of Chance, wasn't there a dog named Chance in the movie Homeward Bound? It was like Chance, and the cat's name was like Tabby or something.
Sounds about right, Drutter Cooley.
Yeah, well, anyway, Florida State taking a chance, getting both from the free throw line is, I think, MJ Walker. No, Trent Forrest went to the line there. 45 seconds left in the half. USU back up 3, 8-5. A little bit of uptick in the offensive action here. Not as much as we'd like to see. Let's hope for a better showing for both teams in the second half. We'll try to get some answers at halftime. We got 40 seconds left here. Round 2 action, first half, Drutter Madness. Thanks for tuning in. T-U-N-E, not T-O-O-N. Although we do like tune in, goofing. Hashtag wildin' out. Is that a Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon's hilarious. I don't know if it really is, but that's a sketch. Dave Chappelle, he's the man. Check out his comedy. It used to be on Netflix. He had some stuff. He's always hilarious. Utah State, our Florida State, running the shot clock down, finding it not funny, but it's kind of funny. 41, Malik Osborne, I think, with it. Gets it stripped in a half-court heave. Won't go at the buzzer. Utah State goes into half, up 3, 8-5. A little bit of a bore fest in the first half. As Kleiny said, if we wanted to be bored out here, we'd be knitting. Here's the play of the first half from Justin Bean, son of Rowan Atkinson. You may know him better as Mr. Bean. That would make Justin Mr. Bean Jr. to you. He left his heart in Reno. As we see the stat breakdown, FSU shooting 0% from the field, 0 of 8. They're scoring all their points from the line. Can that be right? Drutter Kleiny.
These guys should be ashamed. Damn ashamed of themselves. This is, I say chlorophyll, more like borophyll. Come on, fellas. I came here to see a high-level basketball game. I paid good money for these tickets. Well, you guys, Duluth Trading Trust paid good money for these tickets. Hashtag sponsors, hashtag not ashamed, hashtag comfort where you find comfort, hashtag sponsors again. I expect something better in the second half. Honestly, if we don't, then I might go take a little cat nap. And I'm okay with that.
We are too. That's one way to get your druthers. Napping is definitely a form of druthers. It's always nice to refresh, charge up, a nice curl up in a sunny spot. A cat nap can be nice. But right now, let's get back to the action. Utah State waking the crowd up. They heard our cries. They come out throwing down the dunking donut slam. Strutting his stuff back up the court is number 40, Nimius Queta. He puts his team up 5. Florida State trying to answer number 3 with it. Anthony Polite in the game. Is that the number? I'm having a hard time seeing over there. I think that was Anthony Polite, number 3 with it. Now they get it back to 13 or 12. Patrick Williams. Back to Anthony Polite. Drives the lane, whoop swoop, and drops one in. Nice layup there by, I believe, Anthony Polite. We'll keep saying it. We don't want to be rude. We want to be polite. And he puts his team only down 3. Utah State, though, right back the other way. Brock Miller gets in the lane, and he'll get fouled and go to the line for 2. Brock Miller, as you found out in the first round, what's his goal in life, Drutter Kleiny?
He just wants to make the name Brock great again. That's all, folks. He's got an uphill battle, that's for sure. But, hey, we're rooting you along, young fella.
We are. Does his part there, at least as far as his teammates are concerned. He makes both his free throws. Got to make them happy. We don't quite hear him cheering Brock. Not yet. But that'll help. Puts his team up 5. 12-7. 3:55 left in the second half. Round 2 action. Florida State. Slow on offense still. Kind of dribbling around. Not really good ball movement out there. Number 11 gets it inside. It was MJ Walker inside to whoever is going to the line here for 2. Trent Forrest. Getting through the trees right there, getting to the line. Making the first. And a fun fact about Trent. Back in 8th grade in Chipley, Florida, he won the town hide-and-seek tournament by hiding amongst the trees. When asked why his strategy worked, he said, "It's hard to see the forest for the trees." And it worked there, but Utah State, I don't know if they're seeing the forest or the trees, but they're seeing the hoop and a lot of it. Skying above it, throwing another one down. That was, I think that was number 20, Brock Miller, on the dunk right there. Putting his team back up 5, 14-9. A little more action here in the second half. We hope for a little bit more, but getting some defense out of Utah State, blocking the shot back the other way. What do you say? That's what we're talking about. Alfonso Anderson throwing one down in Utah State, keeping the defense on that stout level. Speaking of, we're putting down the, I don't know if this is the stout, Brewdog NA, Punk AF. I think the stout is called Stout AF. Punk AF is the IPA maybe. FSU playing more like a Pilsner D, but Utah State picking it up to that stout level. A few interceptions, putting them up by 7, 16-9. And the jumper falls home. They're now up 9, 18-9, doubling up that score. It's not 2 for Tuesday, but they'll still double up all day because they said hashtag Fug It Friday. Out there yugging shots up like we're yugging beers.
That's right, Drutter Cooley. And at 18-19, they're both legal, so it's perfectly okay.
It certainly is. And you know what's not legal is not bringing it all, not leaving it all on the court. Both pints, 2 pints in the court. Leave it all out there, fellas. This is your last chance. Drutter Madness, the big stage. This is where and Utah State bringing out the bag of tricks, not getting that one to go. Nice alley-oop opportunity. I think Sam Merrill threw that one up to Nemius Queta. Can't connect, though. That's the kind of styling we like to see out there, though. Yesterday, I think we were calling it Perrier, although we prefer LaCroix out there for all you wondering what LaCroix is. You know, we just got back from France not too long ago, so it was going on LaCroix, Zemek Soquois. You know, so that's your little language lesson for the day. Speaking of language, those Florida State players out there using a few choice words for each other, kind of getting down on each other, and wanting to get back in this one, but not coming together as a team so far. MJ Walker with the ball. He rises, he shoots, he hits! MJ Walker. Or is that Patrick Williams, number 12? That might have been number 12, Patrick Williams, Pat Will for short, and Pat Will hit the 3. Or they count that as a 2. They only count it as a 2. I didn't see his foot on the line, but the refs are closer to the game. No hate on the refs, no hate. Justin Bean with the ball, passes over to teammate, I think Brock Miller. And we'll have a foul on Florida State. Here's the drive of the game. Still some game left, but picking the drive of the game right there. Number 23, Alfonso Anderson, throwing it down for the Aggies. He's from Tacoma, Washington. Not sure why you need to know that, but now you know. Florida State down 7, 18-11. Utah State with it. Brock Miller, he tosses it cross court, inside. Justin Bean gets it back out to Brock Miller. And that'll be a foul, I believe. Florida State stopping the clock. 1:05. We're not in the bonus. Won't go to the line. It's now looking good for the Seminoles here. The 2 seed, Utah State, really came out hot in the second half. And they haven't looked back. What do you figure Florida State's saying to each other there at this timeout, Brother Kleiny?
You know what? Honestly, I think they're sharing recipes because their head's out of the freaking game right now. And if they don't turn it around, you know what? They can kiss this big dance goodbye and they can go home and cook whatever they're talking about. Probably some grating Sally Spagnoli, if I had to guess.
Oh, Aunt Josie Spagnoli. We haven't had that in ages. Makes me crave it. Hopefully Florida State's still craving a win. Trying to get it done with under a minute to go. A deep three won't go for 21. 41? I don't know who shot that. Didn't catch the number. But they missed, so it don't matter. We don't need to shame them. Hashtag shameless. Hashtag Frank Gallagher. Speaking of shameless plug, visit Drutter2.com/videos for the most recent games of Drutter Madness Round 2. Visit our YouTube channel, Drutter Brothers, on YouTube for older games. Follow us on social media. Instagram's where we're most active. DrutterB on Twitter. Drutter Bros, Drutter Brothers on Instagram. Shout out to Drutter Brothers Brewing Co. We're not affiliated. We haven't tried the beer, but we love the name, and it seems like they got a good operation out there on the East Coast. Nothing but love for them. We will try their beer. I know, try is the intention of failing, but, you know, in this lockdown, things are tougher. Not so tough for Utah State. Sam Merrill will go to the line. Chance for 2 more. Trying to make Mama Ann proud. Knocks down the first. Gets it done. 19-13. Up 6. 41.9 left. We're just reeling out numbers here. They are accurate. They're on the scoreboard, and they won't change. Utah State missing, but grabbing the board. Number 30, Justin Bean. A jumping Bean in there. 6'7", jumping up, grabbing that board. And he'll get fouled. He'll go to the line. And he'll knock down the first. Stretching the lead. 20-13, up 7. Let's see, where were we with our hashtag shameless, hashtag Frank Gallagher plugs here? Social media, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all our followers. We love you guys. Check the website, drutterbros.com/videos, /relax is where you can find info on the MTV The Challenge Total Madness Fantasy Challenge, or whatever you want to call it there. Get your submissions in. We're still accepting until next week. Episode 2 next week. Let's do it. Stay tuned for more info coming in, some restaurant stuff on the food tab. We'll try to get some more seltzer reviews up for the drink tab there. Different druthers. The monthly druthers are coming out. That list just came out. It will be updated, as we come up with some more druthers. Book of the month's up there. Pizza of the month. Check it out. drutterbros.com. And as always, tune into our Instagram to find out when the next live tip-off of Drutter Madness is. We bring the madness, you bring the druthers, or we bring the druthers, you bring the madness. Just the letter F turning in. The F stands for Fug. Fug It Fridays. Just the letter Fug It Friday in the building. Love to hear from him. He's here. What's up? What can Brown do for you? Hashtag it. Throw it in a bag. Hash Browns. That would be nice. Because you know we like to eat. Utah State eating this one up. Up 10 on the 2 seed Florida State. 23-13. And there's 30 seconds left here, so this one's just about over. We had a little bit of a snoozer earlier, too. Oregon kind of getting run over by Michigan. Utah State here getting, getting nagged away by the Aggies, if you will. Thank you for the insights, Brother Kleiny, earlier. We wouldn't have had that connection without you. The social connection, hashtag alone together. That's where we're here. Tune in, chat it up in the crowd. We're here, hashtag Hash Browns. That's right. We love the Hash Browns. Haven't had them in a minute, but we might make some tomorrow. Some little Saturday brunch before the first Drutter Madness tip-off. Tomorrow morning around noon, probably. Tune into the Instagram, like we said. Find out more. We try to update you. We appreciate the follows. The tune-ins. We love the fans. That's what we love. Basketball first, fandom second. Or fandom first, basketball second. They're really reversible. And a 3 there from Florida State as we kind of fell asleep, and it won't matter. They were down 10. Nice 3 to end the game from Devin Vassell, but not enough. Utah State will nag their way into the round of 16 by 7, 23-16 over Florida State. As you know, stay on the lookout for opportunities for the round of 16 bracket entries. If you missed the full tournament brackets, there will be a round of 16. There will be, as always, a free entry for Drutter Brothers swag. How's it going? CC Lamani in the building. Tune in late. Better late than never. Hashtag it. Driller Brother Kleiny, players of the game. We've got Brock Miller making the name Brock great again over there with 8 points, 2 assists. So he's not completely selfish, getting it done for Utah State. Over on the Florida State side, not much to say about anyone, but MJ Walker stands for Mr. J of the Peter Parker variety. That's what he's named after anyway. MJ Walker for Florida State getting player of the game. Congrats to them, both teams. Good job, Utah State. Moving on. Just to let off, going to go for a run. Nice idea. It's nice out. Get out there. Just remember, social distancing. Stay safe. And tune in tonight. Right, Drutter Brother Kleiny? We are back tonight, later tonight, with the live tip-off. Drutter Madness continues. Any last words, Drutter Brother Kleiny?
You know what? I look forward to seeing everyone. We might have a special guest on tonight's broadcast. The only thing I'll say for this game is I might need some Pepto-Bismol or some Miralax. I don't know. These Seminoles made me sick. They didn't even show up today. You know what? I got the runs. That's all I can say. These guys made me sick in my stomach, and I hope to see a better game tonight out of probably what's going to be a better matchup. Congrats to the Aggies. Tell your wives, you're bringing home the W tonight, and hopefully they'll go easy on you.
Yeah, they certainly will, and we're going to give Joe Brother Klein to take care of some of those runs, so go ahead, run out, get your other druthers, #other and come back tonight. Check our Instagram feed for an update on the exact time. Should be somewhere between 7:45 and 8:15 p.m. Central Standard. As always, we're trying to set the standard for your live basketball action here in the lockdown. We appreciate it. See you later. Enjoy the Friday. #FugItFriday.